Hello, Capricorn. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly wants to talk to you. Tarot card reading. Now, we're going to have a look at the who are we talking about, and then we're going to do tarot spread, and figure out, a thing or two about this person that secretly wants to talk to you, like where they're coming from. Right? Your first card is going to come from the archetype cards. And then we're going to do the astrology reading cards, followed by your tarot spread. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to the website. Here's your first card. The Gambler. Gambler. Light attribute. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow attributes. Relying on luck rather than hard work. The risk taker. Meaning just walked in. It's giving me earth vibes, eh? They take risks. But what does that have to do with wanting to talk to you? Now, I don't know if you guys know somebody who's like a poker player, an actual gambler, or if this person just likes to play them type of games with you. We got some killer instincts, killer intuition. Let's have a look at the astrology reading cards and let's astrologically see what this person's like. First card is Aquarius. Well, of course. They have that unique energy to them. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. And Aquarius, that's you. A gambling Aquarius. They rely on their intuition. Yeah, I mean, Aquariuses, they have that kind of instinct. And that's why they do their own thing. That's why they're visionaries. And they're thinkers. Air signs, they're thinkers. Then we have the Sagittarius energy, and the energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Sagittarius, they'll take a risk. They'll take a healthy risk. You got two people who will gamble, but let's hope they won't gamble with like emotions and stuff like that, relationships and stuff like that. But that might be part of their aura. Take a risk, walk on the wild side. Sagittarius like to, both of these signs like to be free. Both of them like to have new experiences, firsthand. Somewhat like an adventure. Aquarius is less like adventures. They like adventures that are planned. Sagittarius down for whatever, but you get the gist of this person. Gambler, risk taker, adventurous, curious, unique, idealistic. Let's have a look at the Angel Tarot and figure out what the heck is going on. About their connection to you, why they secretly want to talk to you. Let's have a look. Your first card. If it isn't Justice herself, Justice, the Angel of Integrity. This card is also associated with Libra. They like to find balance in their relationship. So again, finding balance in a relationship, gambling, kind of weighing pros and cons. This person's... now I want to know what's going on. Then we have the World card. Okay. 'Cause baby, since you left me... My world's been torn apart. I didn't want to get striked or copyrighted. But the World card is associated with Saturn. Structure, rules, boundaries, character-defining situations. The Angel of Success. Also, you're familiar with this card because it's associated with you. Capricorn. Then we have the Star. More Aquarius energy with the Star. This card is one of enlightenment, but it's in reverse, so let's take that into consideration. Also, let's just be like, oh hey, how are you guys drawing this many major arcanas? What's going on? Big themes here. Oh my goodness, there's more. There's more? The Sun. The Sun, the Angel of Happiness. Alright. And this was the Angel of Hope. I don't think I read that. Angel of Success. And finally, Six of Pentacles. Generosity. I care type generosity. me help you. I like you. I've always had a soft spot for you. I've always known you. Now, these cards are interesting. I'll give you that. They're some interesting cards. Makes you wonder what's really going on. Oh my gosh, have I been framing it like that the whole time? I'm sorry. Sorry. So let's look at the reading as a whole. This person secretly wants to talk to you. What are we talking about? They want to rebalance the relationship. They want to fix things. They took some risks. They may have lost. They may have learned a lesson in taking those risks and realized, hey, I took a risk on that, and now I know that's not worth risking. They have some bigger lessons, bigger themes to this. How whatever situation they have with you has affected them throughout their life in other ways. They've learned some major lessons. The World card speaks to that. Their personal transformation, their growth, seeing things differently, having ahas, enlightenments. Now the Star card is also about enlightenment as well. So I feel like this, and there's a lot of like thinking to it. Like they've changed their perspective, or they've changed the way, like, you know when you've seen somebody after a while and you're like, you're different. You're different. Well, I was in the military well, I was up in Arkansas, or I was doing missions. You know, and they're different. Their aura is different. And this person, their aura is different. And they want to talk to you. They would like to talk to you. And I think they just want to show that change, that growth. I feel like this person isn't talking to you or hasn't talked to you because they feel like there's a lack of hope in a good outcome. You see this with the Star card. And I feel like as much as they can be enlightened and grown in certain ways, maybe their approach when it comes to you, maybe it feels like they're reverting to old ways, or they turn small and they can't really put those lessons in play when they're talking to you. Hey, you could be a temptress. Okay? Then we have the Sun, being resourceful, being happy, being joyful. It's also why, like, they want to share that with you. They want to share the way to get out of your own way with you. And we see that with the Sun. We see that with this the Six of Pentacles, because then they want to share with you. They want to give. They want to share. They want to not even just share, but they've learned something or they've gained something, and then they're like, oh my God, now they want to help other people gain that same thing. They're enlightened. This person seems very enlightened, like they've grown and expanded, but they want to talk to you, but when they think about you, it's like, I don't know. That strong faith that they have developed starts to go up, but why are my knees wobbling when I think about this person, when I think about you? Okay, because I feel like they gambled, they lost. It's one of those, like, you know, you wish that person would reach out to you, but they're like, nah, I've realized that I did them so dirty that maybe they'll never want to talk to me again, and they're justified. And you're all like, no, I would love to see you change, and then, you know, be like all sorry and stuff like that, and like, show me that. I can see that all day. But this person may not have the ego or the ability to humble themselves in that regard and be like, okay, well, let me just let them thrash about me if they feel like they're going to be walking into conflict or any type of situation where they would be vulnerable, since they seem to care so much. But this person wants to have fun, be happy, and they want to share that joy. It's like one of those people when there's an elephant in the room and they just want to glaze past it. They put that elephant there, but they just want to glaze past and have a good time. And then if you bring it up, they're like, why don't you just lighten up and have a good time? And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't just ignore the fact that you stole my car, crashed it, and then ran off for 2 years. I'm not just going to glaze over that. Like, I know you brought Dumb and Dumber over, but it's not enough. It's not enough of a distraction. And this is like, these are big themes. So you may be dealing with a Libra, another Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Leo. Because this has affected them in multiple ways. I feel like even throughout their growth and expansion, they probably used this as a point of reference, what went down with you. And I think that what they did was take a gamble, take a risk, and maybe it paid off, maybe it didn't. But it seems they've grown, enlightened, and been enlightened, and have fun, or feel more free at least. Because the Sun is also that freedom kind of archetype as well. With the little child, children are free, right? They don't feel very inhibited by what you're thinking of them. Will it look stupid if I just kind of bounce up and down and then do a cartwheel and then fall and then like, they're just doing stuff and just existing and not really thinking that of what embarrassment like, they're just moving. And so there's some of that with this person, and maybe they've realized the antidotes to your situation. Maybe you feel trapped. Maybe you feel not that. Maybe you're uptight. Maybe you're serious. And they want to infuse your life with luck and joy. But they go, okay, well, if you're not in that place where you can accept this enlightenment, then I don't know if it's even worth it mucking up my energy. It feels like that hesitation is right there in the middle of this situation where they wish they could. They want to make you feel better, make you feel happy, feel free the way that they feel. And, you know, unless you'll dare with them, that Aquarius energy is just mirroring itself. It might be, I'm doing my own thing, my unique thing. It's my thing, and nobody can tell me nothing. And maybe they are in their learning to do that, they realize that they can't really tell you what to do either. But they wish that happiness and that joy, that freedom for you as well. So I could see why it would put them in a little bit of a lockdown with, should I reach out or not? I don't want to just come in and start preaching, but at the same time, I've learned so much and I want to share it. But at the same time, I know that people have their own journeys. So, conflicted on the inside. And again, trying to find balance in relationships. They have integrity. They're understanding. But this is what may make them hesitant to actually reach out and talk to you. But they secretly want to. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, please. And if you would like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.